Hello again. So you have successfully added your attendance module. How do you take your attendance as you go to your sessions? Very easy. You simply click on the attendance module here in the course, and this page would be loaded. The page with all of your sessions. You select the session that you are going to mark. Most likely that one would be at the top since they are sequenced according to date. Just to note that you have three options here. Remember I mentioned before that you have options about as relates to your views as well. So you can view the sessions according to months, which we are currently doing, according to weeks. So if I click weeks, it naturally would be narrowed down only to this one session. And if you want to see them all, you click all. I think it's usually better to work in the small denominations, perhaps months. Months I think is good. All right. So here on the actions, you have three options. You can delete the session. You never know. For some reason, this session might be cancelled and is no longer a planned session. So you can delete it by clicking this X. You can change the settings on the session. Perhaps the time for the session has changed and you want to make that adjustment. That can be done. But this green button is what you would use for marking or taking the roll. So you click on this green button and you will be taken to your class list. These are the students that I have enrolled in this class. So I'm ready here now to take the roll. Who is absent today or who is present? I think usually a typical teacher would usually have a big class and you might say, who is absent today? And you just make a note of those that are absent and then you mark the others present. Now you have three options. P is for present, L late, E excuse. There might be a valid excuse for not being to class, and you can decide if you want to note a student as being excused, and A is for absent. So I think a quick way of marking your role is to mark everybody present first, and you can do so by clicking on the P at the top. And notice everybody would be marked as present. And then you can simply say, well, who is not here today? So let's say JDob7 is absent. I change him to absent. And I might have had this one as absent, but somewhere along the line, while the class was in session, JDO6 turned up, and then I realized, well, I have to change him to late then. So JDO6 was late. So you decide who is here, who is not here, who is late. And you could always go back and make adjustment after class. Maybe some persons would turn up late and then you can go back and change them from absent to late. Just ensure that you save attendance and that is it. You're done. Yeah, the attendance has been successfully taken. So notice that it is on check arrow now, which indicates that this day attendance has been taken already. Going back to my course main page, the students now will have access when they log into the course for those records. So they can query if a student said, you have me absent, but indeed I was there, I turned up a little late. You can make a note and make the change afterwards. All right, so I think that facility is quite useful. Take your take your attendance online, and we are aiming here at teaching in a fully online mode. I am saying that I think many institutions in SVG, including you at NCTI, with the installation of this Moodle platform, is quite ready now to have your courses being delivered fully online with all communication being done at a distance. All right, see you next time then.